Have you been frustrated with the metro Boston real estate market? Maybe you're a buyer who's not having any luck in winning a bid on a home for you and your family. Maybe you're a seller who's unsure about the best pricing strategy to get top dollar. I have conversations all the time with buyers and sellers, and I'm delighted to share some of my insights with you in this video. So we're taking a look back now that we're through 2 quarters of 2023 to make sure that you can be successful with your real estate goals in this tight market. And at the end, I'll be sharing 3 strategies to help you be competitive. I'm Jane, and my channel is Living in the Boston Burbs. So please subscribe, as each week I'm sharing a video with highlighting different price points in towns in Greater Boston, or some videos like this where I'm taking a look at the data to help you make informed decisions. And if you are moving to Greater Boston, please reach out, as I would love to help you. So as I mentioned, I did this update in the end of Q1 2023, and a lot of things are the same. So let me elaborate. Not every house is flying off the market the first weekend. So we're still seeing that condition and price are super important. So that is why you need a local real estate expert to help you make sense of what's been a challenging market all around. One thing that we have continued to see is that homes in outstanding condition, what we call the shiny penny, those are the ones that attract the most attention from the most buyers and tend to fly off the shelf at over an asking price. So one tip would be, maybe you take a look at things that need cosmetic updates. Those definitely do not show as well and kind of thins the pool of buyers. And one thought when you're continuing your search this summer is that buyers are exhausted. I can tell you some realtors are exhausted. A lot of times I have buyers where I've put in multiple offers, great offers, cash offers, and maybe we didn't win because someone else was willing to pay what my buyers and I consider to be too much for a particular house. So during this exhaustion, sometimes buyers take a couple of weeks off, they go on vacation, maybe they've got their eye off the ball. And sometimes you might find what's a shiny penny for you still available, and we can make a move. So don't take your eye off the ball. Also, pricing is as important as ever. We take our pricing strategy for sellers very seriously because we always want to make sure that we're not leaving a dollar on the table for our sellers. So we share a lot of data with sellers. We do our best to help them get their homes ready to show the best, to get the most amount of buyers through the door, but it's still the kiss of death to overprice. We like to say, the market will respond, and you cannot underprice your house. The market will drive it up over asking, and buyers are not shy about going 50, 100,000 over asking to win their home. But you can overprice, and if you do, what happens is your listing tends to languish on the market, then buyers think there's something wrong with it. And a lot of times the answer is just that it was a tad overpriced the first weekend. So for sellers, make sure you listen to your realtor. Make sure you do cosmetic updates. Paint any wall a nice neutral color that might need it. Make sure it's spotless and decluttered. And for buyers, here are some thoughts. I'm encouraging buyers to cast a wider net. Maybe you're going to look at more towns that we would have had to look at 4 years ago. And keep an open mind, because there's lots of great communities in Greater Boston, and I can share with you the benefits of each and every one. Remember not to get stuck on the shiny penny, and with a little spit and polish, some cosmetic updates, maybe we can take something that's not so shiny and make it your shiny penny. One strategy for buyers is to shop below your price point. That way you can comfortably bid over asking. Another, this is not new, this is not very sexy, but you need to have a solid pre-approval in hand. And I always encourage my buyers to have multiple conversations with their lender. If we find a house we want to make an offer on, and I'll tell the buyer that it's best to have a cash offer. And cash doesn't mean you're not going to get a mortgage. It just means that you're not tying your price to your ability to get a mortgage. So that is something I'm always going to encourage you to talk about with your lender, as that's a financial conversation. I like to say my job is to win the house and to make you as competitive as possible. But of course, we want to make sure that you're completely comfortable with what you're bidding, what your payment's going to be, and how you get there. Also, have a lender that can close quickly. And if your lender isn't willing to do that, I can help you find another lender. Sometimes terms are as important as price. find out what that seller wants. Do they want a quick closing? Do they want a long closing? Do they want to close and kind of rent back the house from you? I'll tell you, the attorneys hate that, but we've been very successful with use and occupancy agreements after the closing to help the sellers get to their next home and to help the buyers win the house in a competitive offer, because you might have an extra month or two to wait to move in. So that's served us well in these tight inventory times. For inspections, one of my strategies is, as your buyer's agent, I don't ever want you to waive your inspection. So you might be competing with offers that have waived their inspection. So we have a couple tricks up our sleeve for that too. We've done pre-inspections, which is like a mini inspection prior to your offer. Of course, then you're spending some money on a house that you might not get, but sometimes that peace of mind is worth it. So if you're thinking of moving to Boston, please reach out, because every deal is different. Every home is different, every seller is different, every situation is different. And it's important to have a local real estate expert to help you navigate this journey. So I hope this video has provided you with some perspective. And what did you think? Please leave your comments below, and remember to subscribe to stay updated. And thanks for watching. Have a good day.